Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, conditions not ideal for this one, at least not for the offense. The wind is howling in from the outfield.
Yeah, guys are going to hit some balls really hard, and they're just going to be routine fly balls to the outfield. Very frustrating for the hitters, but I tell you what, defensively, you really like it because you can play a little bit deeper but be aggressive on everything off the bat coming in.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. All right, first pitch coming up. Today's starting pitcher, Brian Bayo. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it, and I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
And that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. One-two now. And another ball. And that's off the inside edge. And the count's full. And the pitch. One away.
Well, he just had no answer for that hard inside fastball right there. Just blew it by him. And not every pitcher likes working inside, especially with two strikes. They don't want to hit a batter and waste an opportunity to put him away. But if you can locate that fastball just like he did, most hitters aren't looking for it, and it becomes very difficult to get a piece of.
Abreu makes the grab for the second out. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. In the sixth spot for them in this one, Trent Grisham.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Two outs. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And here it comes. Pitch misses inside. 2-2. Rosario leads off first with two down to the inning. Pulled the string on the changeup. The Yanks lead one. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Boston, our starting pitcher in this one, Will Warren. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second, and he's got a leadoff double.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Now batting Jaron Duran. Big swing and a miss.
1-2.
Man at second. Not
2-2.
close with that one. And that's ball 2. Lined, and that's a base hit. Around third. He will score, and they take the lead. 1-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now batting Tristan Casas. Warren throws over, and he's back safely.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
1-2. Wouldn't chase that time.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
2-2 now. Lifted in the air, right center field. Judge getting an angle on it. Puts it away for the out. Here's a check of the Red Sox lineup, put together by manager Alex Cora. Singy, this lineup has the benefit of playing behind a great pitching staff. They've got a really low ERA.
Yeah, and, you know, with that said, there's not as much pressure on the offense, but make no mistake about it. Guys want to hit the ball hard, and they want to score runs. They want to jog around the bases, hitting the ball over the fence. So, regardless of how dominant the staff can be, the attitude...
There goes the runner. Fly ball down the line. Judge sizes this one up. Squeezes it. Now a long throw to first. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the rookie first baseman, number 22. And the righty deals. There's a swing and a miss.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split-finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string of the changeup.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout. Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. The Red Sox up by a run here at the top of the second. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
It becomes pretty difficult as a teammate with a guy struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate. And that's off
That's the ball.
the inside edge. Ball 2. The Red Sox leading by a run here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Austin Wells waiting to hit for the Yankees. And there's ball 4.
Take your base.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So first and second with 2 outs. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Grisham at second to Young. On at first with 2 down. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Yanks strand a pair, and it remains 1-0. Bottom of the second. And here's the rookie center fielder, Roman Anthony.
Ball. 2-1.
Kicks and fires. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The pitch. In the air, left side. Bellinger snags it, and there's one away.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Grisham hauls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
And another ball.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first. Now it's the second baseman, Marcelo Meyer. The pitch. Flips the corner. 1-2. Next offering misses down and away.
Well, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
2 outs. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. DeYoung makes a nice running catch. And the Red Sox lead 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. New inning getting started, and now it's Ahmed Rosario. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
And it stays fair.
Up next to the Yankees.
Here's Cody Bellinger.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going. With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And that's off the inside edge. 2-2. Rosario gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And on the ground to the right side. Sneaks through, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find the ball and get you a knock.
It's Aaron Judge now. The 1-1. This one chopped in the ground, but foul. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but...
Oh, now this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. Play at the plate. Got it.
Well, I get pretty fired up on plays like that, especially as a former outfielder. Textbook, excellent footwork, came up with a nice crow hop, throw on the money to the plate. Man, it doesn't get any better than that. And a nice job as well by the catcher. Handle that throw, put the tag on, and the ball stays in the mitt.
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. And that is ball 4, and the Yankees are in business.
Well, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments where everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
One down. On the run, sends it over to first. Not in time. He's safe.
It's a good hustle. We're talking about an emerging leader on a team. Those are the things that are going to be necessary for him to do to set that example. You know, game in, game out.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Inside, just missed. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
And now here is Jazz Chisholm Jr. Steps off, looks to third, nothing happening. 3-1 is on the way. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there, and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Paul DeYoung stepping in now for the Yankees. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1-2.
And there's a ball.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Headed down the line. Tries to make the play, but it's foul.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Yankees 2 and the Red Sox 1. And we're back. And stepping in is the speedy Caleb Durbin. Line of the pitch.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Bounce to the left side. Gathers and throws to first. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Trevor.
Here's Trevor Story. Home team down a run here in the last half of the 3rd. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Now the left fielder, Jarren Duran. Kicks and deals. And that drops in for a strike.
You got a full count.
Good plate
Ball
appearance
four,
there.
second base.
Able to take the walk.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Runner on the go. Next offering is fouled back. Duran off of first with 2 away. Up and
Ball.
in, 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Here comes a pitch. Runner goes again. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 1 left for the Red Sox. They're down 2-1. Back here at Fenway, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Austin Wells. Bounce to the right side. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Ahmed Rosario stepping in now for the Yankees. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
That one to first, and that chance handled. Slings to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. 1 error in the inning, but nothing more. And midway in the 4th, it's the Yankees 2 and the Red Sox 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate.
The first baseman, Wilson Contreras.
And
That's
another
it,
ball. Wouldn't chase
3-1.
that time. The wind and the pitch. Dives and he can't hang on. Still able to get it there in time. So they get the first out of the inning. Now here is Roman Anthony. And a 1-1. Upstairs.
Ball, that's high.
Rips that one to right. Judge pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down.
Up next is the Red Sox. The right fielder,
And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. That clips the corner. The Yanks up by a run. We're here at the bottom of the 4th. Swings and misses, struck him out. Red Sox go down quietly, and they trail it here 2-1. Back inside Fenway Park, here is Aaron Judge.
Number 99.
Well, in terms of hitting rocket home runs, Judge is near the top of that list. Only Giancarlo Stanton has hit more with greater exit velocity than Judge. Look out, though. Shohei is quickly climbing those charts.
Here's Stanton now. Swing and a ball hammered. Left field. Way back there. Up against the wall and brings it in.
Well, off the bat, I thought for sure it had enough to get out of here, but that wind's kind of blowing in from left, and I think that's what made the difference.
And here's the first baseman.
Here in the 5th inning, and here he is about to throw his 100th pitch. Man, he's really had to grind through to get to this point.
That one is absolutely belted. Back there. Forget it. He shoots one out to right, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-1.
He's bringing the thunder in a rainstorm. How in the world did he manage to hit that pitch out? Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
Base is empty with 2 away. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. They go back-to-back. His 14th of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 4-1.
He hit that into the wind, and it still had enough to leave the ballpark. He really connected on that pitch. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Missed with a changeup, and a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. That's in for a strike at 95,
2-2.
and the count is 2-2. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 4-1. You're watching Red Sox baseball on the show, New England. Back here at Fenway, here's the catcher, number 75. Out to short, Rosario. The throw to first. One up, one down.
Although we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand, the way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
So stepping in for Boston, Marcelo Meyer. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
Well, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball if you're the pitcher. Hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for Boston, Caleb Durbin. Yankees up by 3. Last half of inning number 5. Too low, and it's ball 3.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Lifted in the air, right field. Judge is under it. And he makes the catch. And the inning is over. New pitcher for the Red Sox, Giovanni Moran.
72.
He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Moran.
Now the third baseman, Paul DeYoung.
The third baseman, Paul.
What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome. They're not waiting for something to happen. They can smell a big inning or anticipate a situation setting itself up.
Well.
So man aboard, and up next for New York, Austin Wells. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One away.
One thing I found that was very cool was making a great play to end the inning and running off the field and getting a standing ovation, even at times when you're not a player on their team. As long as you're not winning, they will celebrate and applaud a great play on the field. These fans here, they love and respect baseball.
And now the lefty, good eye in that spot.
3-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Count full.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He's out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Aaron Judge on deck for the Yankees. Two outs. And he walked him.
Take your base.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. And there's a foul ball.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
2 on, 2 outs. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 1-2. Good eye right there.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Giancarlo Stanton waiting for a turn at the plate. And ball 4, and Judge takes his walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
So 2 down. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton.
Well, he's been having a great year this year and hitting home runs at a good clip, and the matchup is very favorable.
And he hits a ground ball right side down the line, and it's foul.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. He's under it. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. So they load the bases on just 1 hit, but can't get anyone across. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Yankees 4 and the Red Sox 1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tim Hill.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
So the Red Sox
Leading
lineup
off
turns
for the
over.
Red
Digging
Sox,
in, Trevor
the
Story.
shortstop, Trevor Story.
And a pitch. In the air, out to center. Hauls it in for the out.
Up next is the Red Sox. The left
Down
fielder,
the number 2 hitter, Jaron Duran. The Yankees leading by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. Left field. Bellinger drifts towards it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
now batting, the designated hitter,
Tristan Casas getting ready to hit. And the pitch. Just missed. Action in the pen down there. Fernando Cruz getting loose out there. Doval also getting ready. The Red Sox trailing by 3 here in game 1 of this 3-game set.
That missed. That's the ball.
Just missed. Wilson Contreras in the on-deck circle. Two down, nobody on. Late on that fastball.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
The pitch to the right side, and that one handled. Gets it to first, out with room to spare, and that's the inning. So they go quietly there. 7th inning coming up. The Yankees 4 and the Red Sox 1. Back here at Fenway Park, top of inning number 7, and now the first baseman, number 22. Bounce to the right, Meyer. On to first, 1 up, 1 down.
The batter, the center fielder, Trent Grisham.
And now Trent Grisham. The 1-2. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now at the plate. 2 outs. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. So the Yanks go in order as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. De Los Santos takes over on the mound.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras.
The first baseman, Wilson Contreras.
And the right-hander deals. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
You know, these Red Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for him to make contact at times, and it just
that hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
So, Boog, if you had to take one for the team, where would you want to get hit?
Chris, I think I'd have to say upper hamstring.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
And 1-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That gets down for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, right
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on. The pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Next to hit, Wilyer Abreu. And that's a base hit. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Really important at bat coming up now.
Bases loaded, nobody out. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox. Right down the chute, and the count is 1-2. Ground ball could be 2. Rosario 1, and a run scores on the double play.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
Pitcher for the Yankees, Fernando Cruz.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Now it's the second baseman, Marcelo Meyer. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2. Swings through that one.
2-2.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Tying run at the plate. Battling here as he fouls it away.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
2-2 now. And another ball. Caleb Durbin waiting to bat for the Red Sox. With the tying run at the plate, here at the bottom of the 7th.
Always having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We look ahead to inning number 8. The Yankees 4 and the Red Sox 2. So there it is. The crew chief has made the decision, and they're going to delay the game. The weather just too much to keep playing right now.
Well, hopefully the break isn't too long. I think this could pass through pretty quickly, Boog, but I'm no weatherman. I do know this. These pitchers want to be able to stay in the game, so we'll see.
We welcome you back with good news. The tarp is off the field, and it's done raining here at the ballpark, so we can get back to action. Johan Oviedo back on the mound after the delay, and stepping in to face him, Paul DeYoung. Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate you know you've committed and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Next offer in there for a strike. That is strike 2. This one lifted in the air, left field. Durant makes the grab, 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent base.
The shortstop.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. 2 outs. Ground ball right side. Tosses to first, and that is that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Last half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees 4 and the Red Sox 2. Back here in Boston, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Caleb Durbin. And he deals.
Ball.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Righty delivers. Hammered. And this one could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here's Trevor Story now. The tying run at the plate. Now that's smacked to right center. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. And a run comes in to score.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run, and that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
Jarren Duran will hit next. So the tying run at second. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. One and 2 here. He's under it. And there's one down.
Now the designated hitter.
Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Camilo Doval.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Now here's the Red Sox DH, Tristan Casas. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high-leverage situation.
Yeah, but not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
And a good eye there.
2-1.
Just missed.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle-of-the-order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that's ball 4.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. There's some hot water trying to protect this lead.
2 on, 1 out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Wilson Contreras. Out towards center. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. A long throw, and that's the 3rd out.
Exciting play and a great throw to third for the double play, but man, there's just no reason to try to move up to third right there. Not great base running to end the inning.
All set to start the 9th in this one. Bellinger up to hit.
Cody Bellinger.
The pitch. And another ball. swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And he can't make the play.
Now right field. Aaron.
Man at first, Aaron Judge stepping in now for the Yankees. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And a swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity, and it is hard to catch up to.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. Man at second. That one fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals, gets a piece, and stays alive. One-run game, one out, one on. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Contreras brings it in, and there's two down.
The first baseman, number 22, Ben Wright.
And here's the first baseman. And that is called and missed. It's a ball in 2 strikes.
1-2 for count.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Man on second, 2 down. Here's a rocket out to left. Makes the grab, that's the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. The Yankees 4 and the Red Sox 3. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, David Bednar.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Well, one-run game, and now Roman Anthony.
Well, boy, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
One-run game, bottom 9. And another ball.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready.
And that one is in the dirt. Full count, 3-2. Center field. Grisham settles under it. And there's one down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Line drive, could be extra bases. Grisham gets it back in quickly as the tying run is forced to stop at second.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside and get that barrel there to meet it just in time. I'll tell you what, it's not easy to do. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox. So the tying run at second. And that one ripped into right. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. Actually, he'll stay put. And there are 2 outs.
Now the second baseman, Marcelo.
Last out for the Red Sox in this one. Here's the second baseman, Marcelo Meyer. So now a pinch hitter, Masataka Yoshida.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
2 outs. And another ball.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
The Red Sox down to their final strike. Bottom of the ninth, down a run and tying run on second base. Struck him out looking, and that ends the ball game. The tying run left stranded at second.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
4-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line for
That one misses, and it's 3-2.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. The pitch. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Jazz Chisholm Jr. getting ready to hit. His split numbers between June and July there. And a swing and a miss.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. He usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Righty to the plate. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. And a pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. He goes down looking.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Paul DeYoung stepping in now for the Yankees. Bounced out to short. Jump throw. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
the back. The catcher,
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. In the air, right side. Abreu hauls it in to end the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Yankees nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now the third baseman, Caleb Durbin. The pitch.
Ball.
Activity in the bullpen. Jake Bird, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Hill getting loose as well. Here comes a pitch. And it's even up.
All set to throw pitch number 100. He needs a quick inning here if he's going to be able to make it through 6 complete.
And they'll do it again. Two now. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. I mean, it doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing out. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
And the pitch.
Hey!
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's
Now
throwing a
got it.
slider
Left
over
field.
90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
Two down, nobody on. And that's down and away. Center field. Grisham settles under it. Nabs it, and that is that. Back here in Boston, top of inning number 7. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Ahmed Rosario. The wind and the pitch. The shortstop takes the ball. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Danny Coulombe preparing to come on if needed. Whitlock, the hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. And a foul ball. On the ground to third, and that's just foul.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And now it's filled up. The Yankees looking to rally. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And he walked him. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the wall. Very gritty.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. The tying run at the plate. And it's strike 2.
Man, he's been really good, about to hit that 100 pitch mark here in the 7th. Man, we'll see how far they're going to ride him, but it's been pretty good so far.
Tying run at the plate. Got him looking. One gone here.
Oh, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner from that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff pouring in on his hands.
Aaron Judge at the plate. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
With the tying run at the plate, here are the top half of inning number 7. And a swing and a miss. Now 2 away.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Here's Stanton now.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
The Yankees trailing by 2 here in the second game of the series. Sonny Gray checks on the runner. Rosario dives back in. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. Struck out looking. One left for the Yankees. They're still down. It's 2-0. And a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th, Tim Hill.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now the DH, Roman Anthony.
The designated hitter, Roman Anthony.
At the belt and fires. In the air, left field. Bellinger makes the grab, and there's one away.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1-2. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. One down, base is empty. That one misses, and now it's 3-2. Bounce to the right. And he handles it himself for the out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the center fielder, Cedane Rafaela.
2 outs, base is empty. Cedane Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Tapped in front of the plate. In there safely.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox. This one in the air. Under it. And that is that. One left for the Red Sox as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back inside Fenway Park, we go to the 8th, and now the first baseman, number 22. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And another ball.
2 balls, 3 strikes.
The pitch. Just off the inside corner. Full count now.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Durant going back, pulls it in on the warning track.
Now batting, the center fielder, Trent Grisham.
And up next for New York, Trent Grisham. Here's a 1-1. Just missed.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. He's painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
And a swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 out.
Now batting, second base.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Chisholm having a lot more success on the road this season. Two outs.
Oh. 3-1.
Paul DeYoung waiting to hit for the Yankees. And a pitch. And there's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So all down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
So here comes the big lefty Aroldis Chapman to the mound.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Runner at first with 2 away. Here's the third baseman, Paul DeYoung. Tying run at the plate. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Substitution now at first base. On a pinch run, Anthony Volpe. So first and second with 2 outs. Austin Wells will hit next. Bounce to third. They take the force out. That ends the frame. So a strong showing there from the Boston bullpen. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Yankees nothing. Now into the ball game on defense. Anthony Volpe. He's the new third baseman.
Number 11.
Jake Bird gets the call from the pen.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
So stepping in for Boston, Kristen Campbell.
The second baseman, Kristen Campbell.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Nobody out here in inning number 8. Right-handed reliever. And now the count is even.
It's a good take.
The punch out there, and 1 gone.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Story.
Here's Trevor Story. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him way out front of the slurve.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves, knowing that they can miss the bat. Tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Wilson Contreras waits on deck. Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Here's a rocket out to left. Bellinger snags it, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing for Boston. They're up 2-0. And we're back here at Fenway Park. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that will actually be grabbed by Story. One up, one down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
He's 2 outs away. Here's Cody Bellinger. Pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
1 down, base is empty. That one catches the zone. 3-2 now.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. When will you get 2 or 3?
Gassed it right by him.
Well, we see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
One strike away. The pitch. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, someone from the bullpen had to come in and get a big out, and then had a little time to think about it before he went back out to get the final 3 outs of this ball game. Nonetheless, outstanding job to get the save and secure the win for his team.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. From beautiful Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts, today the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the New York Yankees squaring off against their hated rivals, the Boston Red Sox. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first 2, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about to get underway, and on the mound today, Cutter Crawford. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here, and as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it, and I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
Here's the veteran shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. Fly ball down the line. Has this one sized up? He's there. He's got it. And a quick out, number 1. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Oh, Boog, not just the fans, not just the people watching this game, but us. I mean, we're pretty fired up to watch this guy swing the bat. He's got big-time pop this season, slugging percentage over 500. Outfielders, put your track shoes on because you're going to be running in the gaps, trying to climb the wall. This guy is going to do damage when he gets the bat to the baseball. Don't take your eyes off of him.
One down, base is empty. That one ripped. Abreu ranging back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Chris, he's currently the team leader at OPS. And another ball. Fastball for a strike. Two outs, base is empty. That missed by a lot. And that's ball 3. Got him by him for the K. 1, 2, 3 go the Yankees. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Boston. And today's starting pitcher, Max Fried. And this will be a tough test for him. Pitching on the road has not been that kind to his numbers.
Well, I think he's just got to trick himself mentally and put himself in a comfort level like he does at home. I know it's not the same being on the road as away from home in terms of being able to have a routine and be consistent with it. But this game is so much mental, and he's going to have to find a way to play a mind game with himself to move through this ball game and get a W.
In there at the knees for a strike.
The fastball put out on the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Caleb Durbin up next for the Red Sox. And now it's even up. Runner at first with no outs here. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. One down. Check out the Red Sox lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them in part with his legs, Jarren Duran.
And he's leading them in runs batted in this season, which tells me this guy is able to slow things down when it seems like there's a little bit of pressure, and he's looking at it as an opportunity to do damage. You know, a lot of guys, they see runners on base and they get big. They feel like all this pressure, I've got to get these runs in, but somehow he seems to settle into these situations. So watch out when he comes to the plate.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Story leads off first with one away. Stops it on a slide. To second, that's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. On to the second from Fenway Park. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Stepping in the long ball threat, Giancarlo Stanton. And that's in the dirt. And now it's 3-2. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Stepping in, number 22. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that's a strikeout looking. Throws him with the heater at the knees. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. This one chopped up the middle. Tosses to first. That takes care of Grisham. And the Yanks go quietly. Yanks held in check. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Fenway, we head to the bottom of the second. Now the left fielder, Jarren Duran. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
So now here's the DH, Roman Anthony. Ripped to short. Rosario tosses to first. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
Batting 6, the catcher, Carlos.
And here's the rookie catcher. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Man at second. That one almost got him. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And here it comes. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and we're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swings and misses. Third out, and that ends the frame. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 2 full, no score. Back here at Fenway Park, top half of the 3rd inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Ball to strike. And another ball. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
That ball was blasted, Boog, and As broadcasters, we can go weeks without seeing a ball hit 115 miles per hour, which is what StatCast tells us there. Man, he really got the bat through the zone and did not get cheated.
Yeah, that ball was absolutely smoked. Runner on the go. They pitch out. Throw to second. Save.
Well, I'm sure they're pretty frustrated. They guessed right on the pitch out. The throw was okay, but they still couldn't cut him down. Aside from a bad jump, they stood no chance at catching him right there.
And that one is lifted in the air. Sizes this one up. And there's one down. And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. One out, and a runner at second here in the third and final game of the series. That one to first, and he grabs it foul.
Well, the offense really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think picking up a run right here, that's going to get him going a little bit.
Strike three on the fastball, and that ran back over the inner half.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Back to the top of the Yankee order, and now it's Ahmed Rosario. Big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. The Yanks lead 1, still no score. Back now at Fenway, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. The 1-1. And another ball.
1 strike.
And he drops it down the third baseline.
Nope,
and
foul.
it goes just foul. And now the lefty. Outside low. And the count's full. Right side, hard hit. The throw to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Fastball grew right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Ceddanne Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. 1 out, bases empty. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
The batter, number 10.
So the batting order turns over. Here's Trevor Story now. Why to kick the pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Out to short. Rosario tosses the first. And Story is out. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Red Sox go down quietly, and we're still knotted at 0. to the fourth. Here's the left fielder, Cody Bellinger. And a foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits. Hard hit to third. Whips it to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. And a good eye there.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Duran under it. Makes the grab for the second out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
All tied up, top half of inning number 4. That's out to center field. Rafaela makes the catch, and that's the third out. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Ready to go,
Leading
bottom
off
4. And stepping in for Boston, Caleb Durbin.
Caleb Durbin.
And he deals. Ground ball up the middle. A dive, he's got it. Throws from his knees. And that's a great play for the out.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop, gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He needed out one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper in the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there was just no one there to knock it down.
Now batting Jarren Duran. Grounder might be 2. Fired to second. And their second double play of the day will end the 4th. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're headed to the 5th. We're tied, 0-0. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the first baseman, number 22.
Ben Wright.
And the righty deals. In the air out to center. Has a beat on it. And out number 1 on the grab. And next for New York, Trent Grisham. And another ball. Fair ball.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Man at first with one gone. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Swing and a miss. It's a ball in 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Kicks and fires. And now 2 gone.
Well, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
2 strikes.
Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. And we're at the top of the 5th. Hot shot to third. They get the force, and that'll do it. 1 left for the Yankees, and we are still scoreless. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Roman Anthony. Right through there for a strike. Next pitch is outside. Kicks and deals. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two down. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Got him. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Here's the catcher. One down, base is empty. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Next offering upstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The lefty fires. Off the mark there. And the count's full.
Still just the 2nd batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Got him looking for the K.
Just dropped it in there on the top of the strike zone. Certainly not what he was trying to do with that curveball by any means, but at the plate, you can tell he wasn't expecting it either. I'd say he got away with a big-time hanger on that one.
And next for the Red Sox, Kristen Campbell. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-2. Two outs. And that's in the dirt. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 1, 2, 3 go the Red Sox. 6th inning coming up. Still nothing on the scoreboard. Top 6. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. Anything in particular stand out to you as far as moments at Fenway Park?
Wow, you know, it's unfortunate because I remember as an Oakland A's player, we were up in the series against the Red Sox 2-0. All we needed to do was close out a Saturday night ball game. We went extra innings. The Red Sox won that ball game. And then Sunday, they pushed the series by winning game 4 back to.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. That was 2003, and the Red Sox would eventually get their heart broken by Aaron Boone, but end the curse a year later. So the lineup flips over. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Ahmed Rosario. One down, base is empty. And there's a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The wind of the pitch. And down on strikes he goes. Picks up strikeout number 7. Bellinger up to hit. His split numbers between June and July there. Two down, nobody on. Pitch misses there. 2-1. Righty to the plate. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Not close with that one, and a full count now.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
3-2 now. That one ripped right center field. Abreu going back to the running track, makes the catch. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now, and we still have no score. Bottom of the 6th. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
The right fielder, Wilyer.
Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Still in time, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved in the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Now here is Cedane Rafaela. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Went right after him with that 2-strike pitch as he continues to roll on the mound.
Yeah, he's not out there trying to nibble at all. He is attacking the strike zone, and I think when your confidence builds as the start goes on, still putting up all zeros on the scoreboard, it gives you a lot of confidence that you can really continue to go after these hitters. And that wasn't the best pitch for the strikeout there, and he'd probably admit that, but he got it by him.
Trevor Story comes up to the plate. Hard hit, but right at him in left. Back here in Boston, top of inning number 7, it's Aaron Judge now.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
Righty delivers. And now 2 balls and a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Giovanni Moran appears to be getting loose. Weiser getting cranked up as well. The pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2. And a pitch. Got him swinging.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton.
Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
And he pumps it a strike.
Well, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
Incorrect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
And now the first baseman. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the pitch. On the ground, right side. He steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the 7th,
Leading
still
off
stepping in
for
for
the
Boston,
Red Sox,
Caleb Durbin.
The third baseman, Caleb Durbin.
Here comes a pitch. Bunting, and it's right in front of the plate. Throws to first in time. There to beat him by an eyelash.
Now batting, first baseman,
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And the 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. One down, base is empty. Way inside, gets out of the way. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it on his own. So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Jarren Duran. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And another ball.
He's so solid. calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
Very high with that one. Now 3-1.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And the pitch. Inside ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here now the Red Sox DH, Roman Anthony.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Grisham settles under it and puts the squeeze on that one. And that is the inning. Back here in Boston, ready to begin the 8th, and now the center fielder, Trent Grisham. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
And a swing and a miss. And that's one away. And the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. One down, base is empty.
Ball 2. You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Line to left. Durant grabs it on the run.
Great swing of the bat right there and trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
Ball to Young, the next to hit. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Falling behind 2-1.
2-1.
Two outs.
3-2.
Austin Wells on deck for the Yankees. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. All tied up here in the 3rd and final game of the series. And looking, that's a strikeout. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now the catcher comes up to him. Number 75. The wind of the pitch. Line drive, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Well, the last last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Max Fried will give way, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. New pitcher for the Yankees, De Los Santos.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Kristen Campbell up next for the Red Sox. The pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
Base hit into the outfield. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
First and second, no outs. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. Just a slow ground ball this time. Tosses to first. One gone to the bottom of the eighth.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
2 on, 1 out. And the batter now, Cedane Rafaela. Pinch hitter coming on, Tristan Casas. He comes to the plate in a huge spot in this one. Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. And the batter will be the shortstop, Trevor Story. Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Pinch running here, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Right-handed reliever. Swings and misses. And it's 1 and 2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And a ball and 2 strikes. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. One runs in. Here comes the throw. He's in there. It's 2-zip. And that is his 1,000th major league hit. A nice moment for him.
Yeah, anytime you flip the page on a career milestone, it feels really good. You know that number's in front of you for a long time, and you can't get there fast enough. Good for him.
Caleb Durbin up next for the Red Sox. And it is 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Base hit, 1 run is in. Here's the throw to the plate. Not in time, he's safe. And they lead by 4.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Tim Hill.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Wilson Contreras up next for the Red Sox. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Man at second. That
Ball
just
2.
misses. The count now 2-2.
It's a good take.
And that one hammered out towards left field. That one back there, and it is gone well over the monster. A 2-run shot, and they add to the lead. It's 6-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Base is empty, 1 away. Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox.
Yep,
Next
that
pitch
ball
is
went out.
outside. The big 6 spot already on the board this inning. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Lifted in the air down the left side. Bellinger calls it in, 2 away.
Now back, the designated hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, Roman Anthony. Now before the 1-1, time is called. The Red Sox up big in this one here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. To the right side, and that one handled. The flip to the pitcher covering. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. Looks like he's heading back out for the 9th as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. Now into the game, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He'll be controlling center field.
Number 18.
So they turn things over to the righty, Johan Oviedo.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggling with 3 passes this year.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
2-2 count.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a pitch. Got it by him for the K.
Now back.
Back to the top of the lineup and stepping in for the Yankees, Ahmed Rosario. They say it went.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relief.
Swing and a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Look out! And it hit him.
I think he's getting hit whether he tries to get out of the way or not. That just seemed to be tracking him out of the pitcher's hand.
First and second, 2 down. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. The Yanks down to their final strike. Right through their gut. Ball game.
These players just want to keep it rolling right now. You win this series, you got another team coming in, and you want to do exactly the same. Maybe even push a little further, get yourself a sweep. You know the fans are going to be behind this club. They've been playing really well, and these players, you can tell they feel the energy these fans bring to the ballpark.
6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The